Well, the apostle is independent, you know what I'm saying, thinker, youth from the ghetto, father, brother, musician, you know, someone who just, you know what I mean, just striving for excellence and striving to uplift the people around him, especially the poor and the have-nots.
What's the reason behind the album name The Heart Burns a Thousand Fires?
Yo, The Heart Burns a Thousand Fires is a personal love letter for my islands. You know, the Virgin Islands is a personal, you know, letter of compassion to the people who live in the community, going through the tribulations and going through the violence and the bloodshed and just the struggle. Just tell them, you know, someone cares about them and someone wants to see them do great things, you know. So basically, just a heart-to-heart conversation, basically, that's what the album is all about.
Okay, and the artwork?
The artwork.
What inspired the artwork?
What inspired the artwork? You know, on the cover of the artwork is Haile Selassie, you know what I mean? The King of Kings, Lords of Lords, you know? Conquering Lion of the Tribe of Judah, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, God in flesh. I just wanted to show them people, every people, no matter if you have hair on your head or you're a bald head, this is your bloodline, this is your birthright, you know? This is to strive for this kind of excellence, you know? So that's why I put the emperor on the cover, you know? Just to inspire the next generation to look and do research and find out who is this man on the cover and why, you know? Yes.
Okay. So for people that don't know, what was your first experiences knowing about Haile Selassie?
Well, I learned about Haile Selassie through my mother and my father and my uncles, because my mother is a Rastafarian, my father's a Rastafarian, my uncles, my aunts, all of them is, you know, they carry the covenant, you know. So through that, I learned about Haile Selassie and I learned about Marcus Garvey, who was a great prophet in his own right, you know what I mean, and the teachings of the emperor, you know, I learned about all these things as a young youth. And not only that, my grandmother was very religious and she was a Christian, so I had a little bit of everything, and then raising up in the ghetto. So that's how my music it sounds the way it is, because you can hear the Rastafarian culture and the Rastafarian teachings. Then you could hear the Christian kind of philosophy, you know, the Israelite philosophy. Then you could hear the, since I live in the ghetto, you could hear the ghetto stories. And then growing up in the Virgin Islands, since it's a U.S. territory, we grew up listening to BET and MTV, so you can see a lot of the hip-hop influence all merged in one. You see what I'm saying? So there's a bunch of different vibes all merged in one. And that's how my music sounds, you know, like, but it's, you know, it's just like a reflection of me.
Okay. I heard you said Virgin Islands, so let the people know that probably don't know where you're from. You're from the Virgin Islands?
Yeah, I'm from the big island of St. Croix. This is located in the U.S. territory, U.S. Virgin Islands, but it consists of St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John. But really and truly, I'm an African, you know, but we know how that story goes. But my parents, them is originally from Trinidad, and they moved to the Virgin Islands when they were young, and they met each other in the Virgin Islands.
People that don't know, how many studio albums have you recorded?
Well, I have I have a lot of studio albums I recorded, but maybe like say 14 or whatever. But majority of my albums was recorded so long ago when I was a little boy. Like I started singing when I was like in my maybe 13, and so I started recording professionally when I was 17. So those albums, I have them, but they're not on iTunes, or like Genesis, Book of Fire, Renegade Music, all those, and a lot more other albums. They wasn't on. They had no iTunes then. So only these new albums on iTunes, like Razor Blade, King of the VA, and what else? This new album coming, The Heart Burns 1005, and a few others, I think.
So this is before like YouTube and.
That's before all that.
So how did you get your music out? Like how did the people hear your music? Like
well, the old way, just like just grinding, just getting with DJs, doing dub plays, recording your music, handing out CDs, hustling your CDs, the old-fashioned way. Back in the days, you know, we do it differently. You know, singing every chance I get, singing to, you know, everybody, you know, anybody, any and everybody. You know, traveling to different ghettos when they have, I go Williams Light when they have like, you know, they play Terry and Blight playing. I go down there, sing over there, then go Shabert and sing over there. I go, just move around. I used to move around a lot. My parents used to wonder where I was. They used to just be running on the music. Yeah.
I heard you mention something about recording at an early age. There's a, you know, story about you. You went by a different name at one time, other than the Apostle. Before the Apostle.
Yeah, I used to go by the name Heartless. When I was in Central High, I used to go by the name Heartless because we used to have like battles, like clashes. They used to call it. So we have lyrical clashes to see who's superior lyrically. So they started nicknaming me Heartless because of the stuff I would sing about. So they started calling me Heartless because of the material I would sing about. It was very like different.
Okay, so this was the early stages.
Yes.
Okay. That's nice. So what's one of your goals you would like to accomplish since it's been a long time now you've been in the music? You know, probably like what, over 20 plus years?
Yeah.
So what's one of your goals you would like to accomplish before it's all said and done?
My goal is that I would want to accomplish in this music industry is just knock down some walls and barriers, you know, and just bring back the real, you know, because they got too much of perpetrators perpetrating in the music industry, and they're moonlighting in the music industry, but they're not the real deal, you know, and try to help the next generation of artists and help the next generation of composers and creative people, you know, and help them to live their dreams out, you know what I mean, through their art and through their craft and through their skill and through their talent. Help them get an avenue to show those talents. You see what I'm saying? That'll be my ultimate goal, and maybe later on, maybe do some movies or make some movies physically, write some books, and just inspire the next generation of artists to especially from the Virgin Islands, because that's what I truly care about right now, is seeing the youth in the Virgin Islands do great things, or somebody else from the Virgin Islands do something great. The next one to inspire the youth them to do something great. You know, so goals.
Nice. So I know you said something about the music. So why do you do music?
Why do I do music? I do music. Music is like I can't even tell you why I do music. I can more say like,
I mean, is it for money or something else?
Nah, I don't do music for money. If it was for money, I would be singing about the stuff that make you make money in the music industry. But I do music because it's me. It's everything I believe in. You know what I'm saying? It's like an extension of myself. It's an extension of how I express myself. It's like therapy to me. You know what I mean? It's how I deal with a lot of my issues. It's through music. You know, so regardless of what, I'll be doing music. That's something I do. You know.
So you do the music for the love?
For love, strictly for the. I do it for. I mean, the money will come, right? But if you chase, if your intention is to chase, if you're doing the music to chase money, right? Soon you start chasing the money, God will leave the room. You see what I'm saying? But if you do it for the love, the money will come. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just like anything else you do it for the love, the money will come. And if you chase, if you chase for the wrong reason of anything, you'll never get it. Just like if you were chasing girls and forgetting about the money, you might get you might get the girl, but you might not keep it. You know what I'm saying? But if you chase the thing for the right reason, that's when you want to obtain it. You have to chase it for the right reason. Mm-hmm. You gotta really go after things because you feel it in your heart is the best for you.
Yeah.
Because everything what glitter is not gold, you know.
Yes, sir.
Some things might be shiny, but it's not for you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? It ain't for you. So you gotta if you're really passionate about something, that's when you obtain everything that comes along with that.
Yes, sir.
You gotta be doing music even if you ain't have no money. You gotta do music even if you ain't have a bag, like them used to say, a bag waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do music like your life depend on it. You gotta have that hunger, that passion, you gotta chase it. You gotta do, if your peers do one album, you gotta do 20. If they do one mixtape, you have to record 5,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a person who passionate about something, they don't take no days off. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron James, right? He maybe got millions, but I guarantee you right now, someplace in the world, he may be shooting his basketball right now.
Yeah.
And that passion won't bring the money. But if you chase the money first, so you get the money, what you gonna do after that? You lose your passion, right?
Yeah.
Because you already get the money.
Yeah.
So you ain't got no passion for that. But if you're chasing the passion, then you won't even be worried about the money. The money will be there all around you because you just like Floyd Mayweather, he still may be boxing, he retired, he may be still sparring.
Yeah.
The passion got come before the money.
Yes, sir. So where do you see yourself 5 years, 10 years from now, the Apostle?
I see myself 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I just want to be alive 5 years, 10 years from now. I want to be able to take care of my daughters, take care of my mother, and keep doing my music, but take it to the next level. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's what life, just want life. Just want to be living and breathing and doing what I'm supposed to do as a man. And continue doing what I'm supposed to do as a man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. And if music come, music come. If fame come, that come. If it don't come, it don't come. But still, once I could breathe and living and, you know what I'm saying, doing what I love to do, I feel like I'm successful. If I, 1 year, 10 years, 20 years from now, once I could do what I love to do, I make a living, I'm happy.
So you see yourself like touring?
Touring.
Like traveling the world?
Traveling, yeah. But more than anything else, just making sure my children are secure.
Yeah.
And the future generation
secure,
of my bloodline secure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nice. So if you had one piece of advice to pass on to the next generation, what would your message to the youth be?
A message to the youth is if you believe it, you could achieve it. And just go for it like your life depends on it. If you're gonna start something, make sure you finish it. If you're gonna start something, don't start it, and when it get tough, throw in the towel. If you're gonna start something, finish it. Mm-hmm. You know, execute it and listen. If you don't know, pay attention and listen.
Yeah, for real. So that would be your message to the youth?
Yeah, my message.
That's your message to the youth?
My message, that's my message.
Third eye open when you climb the chakra ladder. Kingston from like the pyramids in Giza. Crush the enemies you encounter. No weapon come against you shall prosper.
Message
to the youths. Stay strong, stay focused.